All right, we are going to be looking at the concept of supernode analysis. All right, and in this lecture, we'll be looking at the concept of supernode and how to tackle any circuit when a supernode is involved. All right, let's look at what a supernode is. A supernode is formed whenever a voltage source is connected between two non-reference nodes or a reference node and non-reference node. All right, let's write that down. Then you understand that a supernode, a supernode, a supernode is formed. A supernode is formed when a voltage source, when a voltage source, when a voltage source is connected between two non-reference node, between two non-reference node. Non-reference node or between a reference node, a reference node and no reference node. All right, so you may want to write that down, so I take note of that. All right, so we are going to, in order for us to understand this concept clearly, we are going to be looking at three important cases here. The first case is when our voltage source is between a reference node and a reference node. And you need to take note of something here, that when we say a reference node is also known as what? Ground. All right, now we are going to explain this concept diagrammatically. All right, so let's consider case one. Case one. All right, so case one, when our voltage source is between a reference node and a reference node. All right, so let's draw a voltage source. Okay, so if this is our voltage source, this is our voltage source. All right, so let's grant this part. Right, we're having, all right, so this is node, this place is a node, and this place is another node, right? So this is positive and this is negative. Now let's call this voltage source V1. All right, and then this particular point is called what? It is a non-reference node. This is non-reference node. Non-reference node. Why this place is ground? This place is ground, which is the reference node. I hope you know that another name for reference node is ground. All right, now what you should take note here is this, that the voltage source here, the voltage source will be the same, like if this place is 10 volts, if the voltage source is 10 volts, this voltage source will be same as the voltage in the non-reference node. I hope you understand. So take note of that. If this place is V1, definitely this place too will also be V1. Take note of that. So I come again. The voltage source will be same. It's going to be same is going to be of the same voltage as that of non-reference node. So if this place is V1, this place too is going to be V1. I hope you understand. All right. So case 2, let's consider case 2. All right, case 2. Let's use capital letter. So let's consider case 2. All right. So case 2 is if the voltage source is between two non-reference node. If the voltage source is between two non-reference node. Our voltage source is between two non-reference node. Right. All right. So if our voltage source is between two non-reference node, all right. So if this place is positive and this place is negative, so consider this place is a node, this place is another node. So let's call this place V1 and let's call this place V2. All right. So if our voltage source here, if our voltage source here is of voltage, if the voltage is V0, so if the voltage is V0, all right. So you cannot say that the voltage here, the voltage in this place will be equals to V1 and V2. No. So you need to note something here. And what you need to note here is that this diagram here is going to be treated as a what? It's going to be treated as a single node. It's going to be treated as a single node. Then we are going to need to write the voltage equation. I hope you understand. All right. So the equation will become the positive side here, which is V1. You subtract it from V2. You equate it to the voltage source. So this place now is going to be V1 minus V2 equals to what? V0. So this is how to go about it. So when your voltage source is between two non-reference nodes, you can see they are not ground. Do you understand? So that is why we refer to them as non-reference node, and you are going to treat them as a single node. Then you need to write the equation, and the equation, the one that is positive, is going to be V1. Then subtract from the one that is negative, then equate it to the value of the voltage source. I hope you understand this. All right. The third case is this. The third case is if we have a voltage source that is connected to non-reference node and is also connected to a resistor that is connected in parallel to the voltage source. Do you understand? How do we treat that? All right. So this is it. Case 3. So let's consider case 3. So if this diagram here is connected to a resistor in parallel, so it's going to be in this way. So it's going to be in this manner. All right. Sorry, please. All right. All right. Okay, let me hold it. So let's call this place positive, negative. This is our V1. This is our V2, and this is our V0. All right. So if we now connect a resistor to this, in parallel. All right. To connect a resistor to this in parallel. Okay. All right. So let's take this part. All right. So let's say this is R1. All right. So how do we treat this case? All right. Now, you are going to note something here, that when the voltage source is between two non-reference nodes and a resistor is connected in parallel to it, you are going to note that the circuit, this same circuit here, is going to be treated as what we have in case 2. All right, that is, you are going to remove this resistor that is connected to it in parallel. Take note of that, in parallel. Do you understand? You always remove it, and when we remove what is here, definitely it's going to be looking like this. Is that clear? So if you remove it, then we can therefore write the equation of the voltage, right? So which is going to still be V1 minus V2, which will be equals to what? V naught. So this is the three things you need to note under this point. In order for you to have the full to see the practical application of this, you have to stay with us while we showcase this in all the problems that we are going to be solving on this channel regarding this concept. I hope this concept is well simplified, and I hope you grab one or two things. Do you understand? So the first thing is, when our voltage source is between the reference node and a reference node, which is also known as ground, the voltage here will be the same as the voltage in the what? In the non-reference node. And when our voltage source is between non-reference node, do you understand, V1 and V2, what you just need to do here is to treat this as a single node. Then you write the voltage equation, which is V1 minus V2 equals to V naught. Adding mean this negative here is positive and this place is negative. It's going to be V2 minus V1. Take note of that. And now when we now have a resistor that is connected to this in parallel, what we do is we are going to disconnect this resistor, since it is connected in parallel to the voltage. Do you understand? So, and then we are going to treat to the voltage source, rather, it's connected in parallel to the voltage source. So we are going to treat this remaining part as case 2, which is going to be V1 minus V2 equals to V naught. That is, we are going to treat it as a single node. This is just the summary of the whole stuff. All right, so stay tuned as we dive into solving problems under supernode analysis. And mind you, if today is your first time coming across our content, do well to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to share this content with your friends who might be in need of them. And don't forget that we are always open for private tutoring section. If you have any assignment that is you are struggling with at the moment, you can always send them to us. We always be happy to be of help to you. And again, don't forget to always stay close to everything we are doing here. Do you understand?